Oh, we've just seen the running of race number 1, and it's turned out to be a fantastic result for owner Lawrence Werners with the first 3 past the post. And I just went over to him and congratulated him. We know that he's not one to come onto the camera to have a chat, but well done to Grant Cornwell as well. Grant, wherever you're watching, I know you love your racing, you love your rugby, and you love your golf. So hopefully you'll be watching in your horse coming through in the first year under Samanga Kumalo. And talking about Samanga, I mean, you just used to these big race days. You've tasted success at the highest level on these race days, and it's always nice to get one on the board early.
Yes, going back to this horse, Mr. Led has put a lot of work on him. He was very untrackable in the gates, and Mr. Led had to really make sure that he's more support. More gate friendly, because that was his problem. At home, he was doing quite nicely. He gave us quite a nice feel, and obviously he went off a little bit. But Mr. Led did work on him again. And all credit goes to him. I did say that I like the horse, but once they show you and then they don't show you, it's another thing. And today it was a plan to just get him out. If he's got pace, let him use it. But if not, follow them through, and then let's see what he's done the last 300. And he picked them one by one when the challenges came. I stuck on him, and he picked it up, and he showed how good he is, and he got up where it matters.
Well, it's a lovely start to you to a race meeting. I just want you to turn around there. We're going to watch that monitor down there because there's a trophy down there, and that's going to be handed to the box. Our boys, the Springbok boys. Now, you've tasted success at the highest level at the Equus Awards. You've been crowned champion jockey as a sportsman in our jockey ranks. And it's a tremendous feeling, and you must share that for Sia and the boys as well.
Yes, as we cantered down, I'm sure the Pokers scored, and it was quite an electrifying moment because the crowd went crazy, and actually the horses also woke up. But I think it helped my horse to be in a winner's enclosure, and it's always nice also for Mr. Werners to actually win in this such a greatest day. A big day here in Joburg, and also our boys overseas. You can never ask for a better day. It's only a starter. Let's hope there's more to come.
Okay, give us one. The guys are listening. You're riding at the top of your game. Wherever you're traveling, give us one for the pick 6. Which horse can the boys follow?
Before we go there, obviously, we'd like to thank the guys that does our hard work, the grooms. They need a reckoning in this industry. And also, Mr. Led, he's been a gentleman, giving me all the chances. Mr. Werners has always been a supporter. And again, to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Drift, I see that they bred this guy, and also he's a lovely looking horse. And to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Drift, well done to them. And you know what, it's a great day today. They should follow me on Boika.
Boika, thanks a lot for that. Boika, he's next best. Okay, let's get Alec Laird in. And Alec, I'm sure you'd like to say congratulations to the Springboks lifting the Webb Ellis Trophy.
Yeah, quite electrifying. As Samanga said, the whole crowd is getting behind the Springboks, which is
wonderful
lovely to see. Yeah, I mean, it certainly woke the horses up going down to the start. So they got a bit of a test as if, if this horse does ever end up running on July Day, he's already had a taste.
What would you have in mind if he runs on July Day? You seem to have...
No, I'm just saying something like that. I've always had hope for this horse. I can't take all the credit.
Yeah.
We did find him at the sale. We missed one. I was trying to get a Flower Alley. We missed one, and we got this one, and I'm not unhappy now.
Did he surprise you first time out coming to win, Alec?
No, you know what? I told Lawrence quite a while back, I think this is a special horse. But his last few workouts just haven't been up to scratch, and as I say, I can't take all the credit. He was a bit funny at the gates, and Milan de Toy helped us out. He schooled him. He helped me school him, and then also, I think what was causing him not to do. He needed a bit of physio. So since Tuesday, he got a bit of physio, and from Jane and from Katie, he had 2 sessions, and I think that turned him around because I checked him this morning. His back was good, and when he got here, he woke up. So I couldn't give anybody confidence, but I've always thought he's a nice horse.
Well, it's a nice start to the day. It's a busy afternoon for you. You've entered a few, in their respective races. Anything you like? Anything you're confident about where the boys can follow you?
It's hard to be confident. We got a poor draw in race 4. I've always thought something of that horse. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give him another chance. He's let us down. Hasn't won yet, but he's a 4-year-old. I think he must have a shout, and I think Bees has got a big chance in the ninth. And then this guy, he's got his half sister running in the last,
Yes.
always red.
Yes.
So we got hope with those, and then in between that we got some other chances. But just say thanks to Lawrence, and Grant Cornwall will be watching in Durban, I hope.
Good mate.
Solid guy. Yeah, he's a soldier of note, and I hope we got a nice horse for him. You know, he said to me once, when I said, "Oh, I think this is a special horse about somebody else's horse," he said, I wish one day you told me I got a special horse.
Sure.
And there's a chance he could be this horse. The way he won today, 6 furlong for a Flower Alley, it's pretty good. There's hope for the future. And as I say, well done to Lawrence. I think it's the first day we're racing his box, so it's a good start.
Yeah.
He had first, second, third in this race, and out of his box, that's a very good start.
Well, I've already congratulated Lawrence, but if you get a chance to Grant, please give him our best as well. A nice start to the day, Alec. All the best.
Thanks very much, Dees.
Lovely. Alec led, and tremendous that he's had a good start to the race. I mean, he's got some lovely horses coming out later on. I mentioned to him, you know, some of them, but you know, he didn't single out anyone that could be a standout. But a stable that's worth following, just showing that their horses are well, winning race number 1. So that's a wrap of race number 1. But the exotics now on a massive race day with a number of feature races will begin in race number 2, where the bipod will begin, and all that will start at 13:40, 20 to 2.